everybody, it's my first Psychic Sunday of 2021. So if anyone's watching, hello, I'm here with my cards. I'm going to see how many people I can get through tonight. Just put my comments on as always, bear with me. Oh, no, not there, here we go again. I've always got to try. Right, Kate and Diane, hi. How you doing, Diane? How are your cards going? I hope they're going well. Hi, Jane. Can you all hear me okay? Can you put a little thumbs up? Happy New Year to you as well. Can you put a little thumbs up if you can hear me okay? And there's Danny, my hero from last week. Oh, see, Gina's first in, relationship card. Let me write these down as I go. Thank you, Christopher. Happy New Year to you. Oh my God, lots of you together. How come some of you all come up together? You must have all gone on together. So Teresa and Laura, Kelly, Lynn. Oh, great to hear that, Di. Brilliant. Hopefully, if you practiced enough as well, like Danny has, I can get you on one week too. Get you out there on the road practicing, which is lovely. Right, I'm going to answer a question. Hi, Caroline. Right, okay. Big question that Laura has given me, and it's a fabulous question, so I'm going to answer that one first. Why do not everybody get readings, and why do I not connect with everybody? There is no rhyme or reason why some get it and some don't. There really isn't. It's like that when you get stage shows. You get some people that constantly get the messages and other people that don't. I've no clue. It could be that the relative has nothing in common with me, so they don't want to come through to me as a medium. It might be the fact that they're not as loud as other people's relatives coming through who, you know, like really jump in. There is no set, hard, fast rule in this in any way, shape or form. Some come through, some don't. I have friends that I've known for decades and decades, and not one of their relatives has come through to me. Mine don't come through to me. And then there might be someone I just meet at a barbecue, and suddenly I've got someone like trying to give them information, and they're trying shouting at me, chat to them, and I think I can't because I'm at a barbecue. There is no rhyme or reason. There is no fast rule on who comes through and who doesn't. There really isn't. There's not a lot anyone can do. Whether that makes a good medium or a bad medium, I don't know. We're all different. We all work differently. We all have different types of connections as well. I find that, like, if some mediums that are experienced in, I don't know, children issues, then they get a lot of women that have lost children. If you get a lot of people that have, you know, had suicides, etc., then they get a lot of suicides come through. That can be a certain thing that happens. It doesn't always, again, there's no rhyme or reason to that either. It can happen that way. Lydia Poos is on, everybody. All of mine that have been through first lockdown on my Sunday lives obviously know that Lydia and Reese moved out after we were unlocked. They got their own place in Walderslade, lovely little house. And Lydia's joined us, so to Lydia. So if everyone wants to have a little thumbs up and a hi to Lydia that know her from that, brilliant. I think what I'm going to do is try and turn this lights up because I'm very dark on here. So just bear with me 2 secs. I don't think that really did a lot, did it? I tried. Right, okay. Right, first thing I'm going to try and do, let me just put some, I've got someone coming through, but I'm not sure who they're for. Hi, Steve. Steve, while you're there, can you get practicing on your cards? Because when we come do our ghost hunt, I have a little plan for you doing readings for people, if that's okay with you. Hi, Fraser. Right. Oh, hi, Mel. How are you feeling? Can you let us know how you're doing now? While I'm on here, for everybody that I know that's been through COVID, I know someone who's just come out of hospital from being in there in 3 weeks. So brilliant that she came out okay, which is really good. So many people I know that have got it, had it, know someone with it. It's terrible, but please all stay safe. Right, health card for Laura. Oh, there's a health card. I have a grandfather coming through. I'm not sure who he's for yet or anything. Don't all jump on the bandwagon saying you've lost a grandfather, because I need him to give me more information first. Let me go through the cards. Let me start with Gina and a relationship card first. Ollie, long time no see. Welcome back onto my live, my darling. I'm trying to listen to what this grandfather says. He's really quite faint at the moment. All he's given me at the moment is that I know he comes up north, further north. I am Carlisle way. I'm really quite high up. I am bordering Scotland somewhere. Number two's in two people, two boys. I think this grandfather had 2 boys. Vanessa, I've got you on my list as well, my darling. I tried doing you cards like you'd asked and I couldn't get anywhere with you. They were constantly different every time I asked questions. Right, let me start off. Right, Gina, relationship card. Let me go with you first. Until this grandfather comes closer and gives me more information. He's a little bit faint. Let me see what we got for you. See what comes out. Hold on, everyone. See, I find this difficult. I know I need to concentrate on Gina with her relationship question, and I've got this grandfather sitting there. But if your relatives don't come through strong enough, they kind of distract me from these. But I'm trying to listen to them at the same time, and it's like either come through or don't. Don't know. Right, Gina, relationship. Let me just focus in. Relationship card for Gina. Hold on. Right, okay. First card that's come out for you, Gina, my darling, is this is my security card. It's my card of taking each day as it comes and plodding on. It means that there aren't changes. It just things stay the same for a while. Let's see if I can get one future from that. Okay, hold on. So plodding on. It's my card of fortune and destiny, so it tells me plodding towards fortune and destiny, which is really positive. So you are taking yourself where you're meant to be slowly. It's obviously not fast cards, but you're always waiting for your turn, waiting for ships, waiting for something on the relationship front. It just tells me you are plodding towards it. Now, I've also got a card comes up to do with property. So this is my buying, selling, renting, moving house in some way, doing something with property. Gina, if you can relate to this as well, can you give me a little thumbs up or just say, yes, you can relate. I was focusing on relationships, and I've just got you basically taking each day as it comes, slowly going towards where you are meant to be. I would not change any pathways with cards like this. I would just keep each day plodding on. Right, the property, let me focus in, because Gina's just said no, not with the property, so let me find out why that has come up. That is buying, selling, renting, moving house. There's someone around you that is, but you are plodding. Right, let me find out then where this house move is coming from. Hold on. Let me just focus in. Oh, all over the place. Planning. Someone's planning to move around you, because I've got my card of planning. Someone is planning to move. Now, with the cards, it means it has to be someone close to you. It can't be just like a friend of a friend kind of thing, because I'm doing your cards and focusing in on you. It must be someone close to you that is planning on moving or purchasing property. Let me try some of this. Oh, and 2 cards flung out there. I'm going to take these 2 cards together. Daughter would like to move, but a lot depending on it. Okay, because it just comes with a planning card. Now, I've also got 2 cards. Now, meanings separate. Most of my cards have 2 or 3 meanings, and when they're separate. Hi, Lisa. Happy New Year to you too. Right, this is my card of hospitals, and this is my card of pregnancies and babies. All right. Now, when you have both together, it could mean going into hospital to have baby. It could also be hospital help in some way, or someone is pregnant and they're going for consultations, scans and things like that. So it tells me there's a hospital medical type thing to do with babies. Now, if I was doing a full spread, I would then go one more, you know, how far advanced am I going on this? So this might not only just be like having babies and starting, it could also be hysterectomies in the ending. Okay, depending on who it's related to, and I don't quite know who it's related to because cards are just popping up for you. Nothing at the moment. So this is pregnancies, motherhood, babies, womb area, and this is hospitals. Doesn't make it negative, it could make it a positive. Someone going, as I say, consultations, IVFs, going into hospital for womb related type things. That's there as well. Now that's flung out as well in your cards, Gina. Okay. Hi Yvonne. Right, if while I'm doing this anyone has questions that I'm not able to answer because I'm too busy doing this, I do have Yvonne on there, Roy on there, Danny's on there, Anna will probably pop up as well. These are all people that can help you with the questions if I'm ignoring you because I'm too busy concentrating. It's nice having, oh hi Melanie. It's nice having so many friends in the business who support me. It's really, really quite kind of them. Right, I got battles and struggles come out as well, Gina. That to me then would link this to people having trouble in the womb area or having trouble with babies. So then that's when I got consultations, doctors help in some way. Right, as for relationships, do not make changes, just plod along, my darling. Your cards are just saying you're coming to a pathway you're meant to be in, so just plod your way through it. All right, now let's go with Laura. Let me just tick you off. I don't have my Lydia here doing all my stickies. Right, Laura wanted a health card. Good evening, Michelle. If when I'm also doing cards on here, if you don't quite understand it, that's fine. I've been doing this long enough to know that it will come to light, or I get the messages later, and people messaging and they say, oh my god, yeah, I understand it now, or that's happened, you know, a week or whatever later, etc. I just heard your name called out, Laura, so that I just don't know who it is though. I really don't know who it is yet. Let's do your health card though. Okay. Emma's watching as well, how lovely. Bear with me, everybody. I'm just trying on Laura and her health card. I'm hearing kind of something's going down the pan, and I'm not saying it's health, but I'm hearing something's going down the pan. I don't quite know what's gone down the pan, what's going down the pan. I'm hearing it's a saying. Something's going down the pan, and I have no clue who's giving me the information. Thanks ever so much, Ever. It's really, really kind. Laura, can I just ask, have you lost a grandfather on your mother's side? Can you just say yes or yes or no to me? I'll just wait for you to catch up. I just need to know if your granddad. Oh, Sargent's watching as well. Hi, Sargent. Laura, I just need a grandfather on mother's side. Still here or crossed over? Yes, didn't know him though. So yes, he's crossed over, but you didn't know him. Okay, again, Laura, what is the link to relatives or someone who lives up near Carlisle way? So I'm going really far up north now. There's got to be a Carlisle connection all round that area. North, real north. Anything north of Watford is foreign to me, but that's real north. I just need to know if I've got your granddad. Granddad mother's side. And there's 2 boys. Someone's got 2 boys as well. I just need to know if I am connecting to you or not. 2 boys. I'm just writing this down in case it's not you and I have to repeat. My mum lives in Blackpool. That's not. Is that near Carlisle? I don't know. You've got 2 boys. Right, okay, I'm with you then. Right. Okay, let me see if I can get him through. I'm going to shuffle the cards. Now I've got the link with you. I need him to... There's a balloon. Someone's birthdays. I've just seen a balloon float past. I've just lost my pencil. Hold on. So professional, aren't I? Right, I've also just seen a balloon. That is my birthday. So someone got their birthday as well that I need to mention. This is now Laura. I know that I'm linking to you, Laura. Something's gone down the pan, and I don't know how to even interpret that. Something's gone. So someone's trying to do something, and it's all gone. My saying would be it's gone tits up. That's what a Londoner would say. It's all gone tits up. But down the pan, something's gone down the pan, and I'm not quite sure. Unless, right, the only other spin on this is if someone's dropped something down the loo. Because that's the only way I would say something's gone down the pan, is if someone's dropped something down the loo. Oh, happy birthday to your daughter, Stacey. Laura, if you could type on this. Mine has not long passed, but my son was diagnosed with illness on his birthday. I need to know what your granddad is trying to say about a pan. Now, the only pans I would ever say pans are saucepans. If you had a hospital bed, they give you like a pan if you can't get to the loo. Pan. I don't know what he's trying to say. Okay, Laura, did you have blood tests? Who's having the injections? And I'm not thinking I've got COVID injections going on or anything like this. I've just had a flu jab and I've just seen an injection go in. So who's having the blood tests? It's got to be blood tests rather than just vaccine. I see blood taking out, not stuff going in. So this is blood tests. Okay, right. Who was the Starsky and Hutch fanatic? I'm seeing Starsky and Hutch. There's a lot of young people on here who won't even know who they are. And I don't even know how old you are, Laura, so I don't know whether you know or not. I see Starsky and Hutch. There has to be a game, whether your mum loved it. Someone's a Starsky and Hutch fan. See, Kerry can relate to all this, but I know I'm with Laura. I just know I'm with Laura. Hi, Kirsten. I'm getting the number 3 with you, Laura, as well. So 3 months is important. So January, February, March. March has to be important. Now, I wasn't given March as a month, so birthday, anniversary. It's just 3 months. So something happens in 3 months, which becomes important. So March is an important month for something to happen in March, which is quite positive. Used to watch it when I lived at home. All right, but it just feels like when I get a TV program or a pop song or something, if someone really likes it, I don't just get, oh yeah, I've watched it once or anything. It has to be something that's a memory link to someone in quite an important way. I've also, March is very important, okay, because I'm being told. This is all coming from your mum's father. There's a D name as well around you that's important, because I get the initial D. My son will have finished his chemo in March. Oh, brilliant. Oh, that is so lovely. So that's where the injections... See, I'm not seeing chemo going in. I'm seeing blood being taken. So maybe that's when he's going to have more tests done or something. Because I see, yeah, blood being taken. Do you know what? In this business, we're not allowed to give... If I was on Psychic today, Roy will tell you this one. He said no to... I was taken over 3 weeks. Okay, because I'm seeing blood's taken. Right, okay, you've got to listen to this. This job is supposed to be entertainment only, and I know Bill's watching this, my old boss, a good friend of mine, and I was adamant, I will never say this is entertainment until the vicar on a Sunday stands up there and says this is entertainment only. I refuse to. We are under a law which is really unfortunate, look, because pagans, druids, witches, Wiccan, anybody, psychics, we're all considered nutty Fruit Loops, we're all considered frauds. We prey on the vulnerable, and we have to prove where we get our information from. We're the only religion that is still hounded. We really are. We're not allowed to complain. We're not allowed to say anything because we're liars and frauds anyway, apparently. So I refuse to state this is entertainment on the sheer fact that this is so important. This job is. It's an honour to do this job. Anyone who does this in this business who doesn't feel privileged to connect to spirit, who doesn't do it from their heart, shouldn't be in this business. And I actually don't know any frauds and fakes. I know people that think that they are connected when they're not, but it doesn't make them a fraud or a fake. It just makes them not as connected as they'd like to be. Okay. Now, you can sue me if you want, anyone on here, because I will stand in court and I will state that this is my job, I am connected, I love what I do, and I don't work for the government, I don't work for churches, I don't work for anyone, I work for spirit. They're my employers. Nobody down here can tell me what I can and can't say. Now, the reason I'm saying that, Laura, is that I just get a green tick and I want to cry. Now, if you've been watching me for a long while, you'll know green tick is good news, red cross is bad news. I want to cry because I have green tick, which is good news, so I want to cry in happiness. All right. Now, we're talking about your son, and I get green tick with him, which is really nice. But I can't say he's going to be fine because I can be sued if anything goes wrong and he gets run over by a bus the next day. I apologise on that. I just interpret what I get and I give what I get. If you want to hear it, you don't want to hear it. You know, I get people that, you know, I know the partner's having an affair and I say he's having an affair. He says he's not, he's lying or anything. I'm glad you're crying because I get green tick. Loud as day, I'm eating green tick. And that is really, really nice. I don't know how old your son is or anything, but I'm getting, I don't know if he has a weight problem. I don't know if he's a chubby chap in any way, shape or form, I don't know. But I'm getting cheekiness. But I want to pinch them. You know, like someone's got a chubby face and you want to you want to pinch them like grandmothers do. They pinch. Now I'm also getting with him. He has a softness about him. It's not an understanding. It's. I don't even know how to put this. Give me what word I need to use. He's got a kind of oh, Oliver, my darling, sorry you couldn't stay on longer. Your son has, it's a heart. He has heart. He has, he's got a kindness. So there's moments, Laura, where you've watched him be absolutely kind in a way that you don't realise kids can be. This is how I'm being shown it. Can you confirm that I'm actually getting what I'm being told correctly? I'm not saying that he's weak in any way, but he just has a kind edge to him. And I'm not seeing it as maturity. I'm just seeing it as kindness. So cheeky. He has lost lots of weight with the cancer, but everyone that meets him loves him. A beautiful 16-year-old, and I'm one proud mama. Okay, so the round face and the cheeky has to be the cheeky bits that I need to say. That I was just seeing roundness. I didn't know if he was chubby or what. Yeah, now the kindness. The spirit are telling me this, not your grandfather. He has a kind of knowing. He's one of these that as he grows, how can I even interpret this? Right, okay. Say you've got a gang of boys picking on someone and everybody else kind of stands back. Your son will be one of those that will feel what that lad is feeling and on the quiet will friend him. That kind of kindness, that kind of knowing that someone needs his help or needs his kind of, I don't know. I don't even know how to interpret this from what I'm being shown and how I'm being given it. Can you understand what I'm trying to say here, though, Laura? He can watch from afar and just know that if not to say something or when to say something, and he has this kind of, I call it heart, where you just help because your heart understands. It's empathy, sympathetic, that kind of thing, but not outwardly, just inwardly, you know. But I keep thinking to go this with cheeks, cheekiness. Oh, I'm glad you can. I'm glad you know what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Sorry I used your your reading to fire off on there, but I think he's going to be okay because I get green tick, and I know I'm not supposed to do health, wealth. Relation, you're not supposed to say anything. If you're on psychic today, they're not allowed to give any information apart from are you going to find the one you're going to marry. That's all the information they're allowed to give. Roy will say that's why he wouldn't go on there, and that's why I will never go on there, on the sheer fact if I do a reading I want to give guts and all. If you don't want to hear it, don't ask for a reading from me. That's all I can say. Inner knowing, Jennifer, yes, that's it. It's like an inner, but it's not wisdom. I'm not getting that her son's got this mature wisdom. He just feels. It's like a kind of like on a cosmic level of feeling and understanding. But it's like a quiet watching, knowing a situation just by watching it and assessing it. And that's what his strength is going to be in life. It really is. Okay. Your granddad, Laura, never gave me his name or anything like that. He just wanted to come through, I think, for the green tick. I really do. And he's around. I know he's around. He didn't say that. I just get the feeling that he is around. So there must be a connection with your son and a granddad that you don't know then. So your mum's dad, there must be a like in some way. And that's why he's there. All right. I hope you're happy with that. And there's you saying, why don't people connect? And I'm going, there's no rhyme or reason, then in he came. So that's how it works. And I don't know how it works. I'm just the interpreter. All right. I hope you're happy with that, Laura. Okay. To your son, and a big hug. Well done to him. Right, Vanessa. I'm going to concentrate on 3 cards for you, Vanessa. Okay. I promise you, Vanessa Cowley. So if you're there, can I have a little thumbs up so I can get a little link with you? Oh, thank you, Laura. That's all I am. I'm just interpreter. I'm not a therapist. I'm not anything like that. I just literally am there to pass on the info. Okay, right, Vanessa. Right, Vanessa, I need to cough with you. So someone's got a chest infection or chest problems. I'm feeling it here. And it's as if I want to like cough up gunk in some way. So I don't know if it's smoke related or it's just a chest infection, but I'm being shown that as well. Vanessa, can I have a little thumbs up with you for your link to me, please? Just waiting for Vanessa. Good luck, Roy, if you're still on there for your IOP Tuesday. If I forget to... oh, right, okay, Vanessa's there. Here we go. Let's see what I get for you. 3 cards. Who's got the chest infection or the chest problems going on, Vanessa? Because I'm just getting very kind of like tight here. I need to cough it up. If you can tell me who that is. Right. Right, one fell out. I'm not quite convinced. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. Right, loads of decisions to make. Oh, you got the chest thingy. Okay. Right, I've got here. This is my decision making. It's not do I, don't I, should I, shouldn't I. It tells me you've got loads of decisions to make, and one will offset another, and plan this, plan that. There's lots of decisions that you need to make. So let's see if we can help you with those. Your best scenario. Right, and they're regarding bad news. My tower is disasters, catastrophes. So your decisions are over. Disasters, catastrophes, things that go tits up, as I'd call it. Things that are wrong. So again, it could be when you get bad news or bad events happen, you then have to make decisions from that. It just comes with my tower card, which is not my most positive of cards. I'm sorry, I've still got Laura's granddad butting in here. Just bear with me a minute, Vanessa. Laura, are you still there? Just bear with me, Vanessa, a minute. Laura, are you still there? Can you just give me a little thumbs up if you're still on here? So I've got an important message to pass to you. I just need Laura because I don't want to pass it on if she's gone. It's quite an important little thing from Spirit here, well, from your granddad. I just need Laura to give me a little yes, she's still there. Just waiting for this one. Laura, are you there? Oh, right, okay. Now, I'm being shown a time when, okay, I will just go with the video. Your son is lying in a bed and you are lying beside him. You have his head on your boob, not in your lap. I've got you higher up and he's laying on here and you're stroking his hair. Now, he goes to sleep and that's when you cry and you pray. Now, your granddad is saying that is when he came close. He heard you when you were going, please, please, or no, God, so what you were saying, you are... It's the tears. I'm seeing snotty nose, I'm seeing, so you are really sobbing, but your son is asleep and you're holding him, but you're in a bed, because I'm seeing you in bed with him, or you're lying there and his head is on you. This is when you pray at your most, when you are sobbing in your heart for someone to hear. This is when your granddad came close. He's the one who heard you and he's saying, she needs me. So I needed to tell you, there's the hair on my arm's gone up. He needed me to say to you, he heard you. And it's that moment, that's when he came. He needs to let you know that. All right, I remember the day he was diagnosed, I did just that. Okay. This is your granddad giving me the emotion, my darling. He heard you. All right, so he's there, and even if you didn't know him, then obviously, hopefully your mum did. But he's the one connected to your son. He heard you, honey. All right, so this just shows you the power of prayer, everybody. It really does work. It really does work. I need to let him go, otherwise I'm going to be crying all night, and I really don't want to cry all night. Talk to him yourself. Tell him to come find you again. Chat to him yourself, because I don't want to have him here all night with me. You can go. You can go. It's okay, thank you. Right, okay, back to Vanessa. Right, Vanessa, your disaster. Let's get back to your disaster and your decisions to make. All right. Here we go. Vanessa. Let's see if we can help you with your way forward on it. Okay. Right. The two cards I have here this is my self-employment card, or working for yourself, doing things for you on your own. And it says though your mind is not clear. All right. So it's telling me you can't make decisions on your own because your mind is either not clear enough or not able to think of all the options. All right, so it tells me that your decisions from disasters cannot be made on your own. You need help to make decisions. That's what you need to do. Let me just... Oh, Eva's just given me a really nice... You're amazing. No, I'm just an interpreter. It's just my job. That's all I'm there for. Right, again, Vanessa, you've got a property card here. So there's issues around your home in some way. I don't know whether that's all linked to the bad news and the decisions to make, but this is my buying, selling, renting, moving house. So it tells me there is property concerns in some way. Whether you're wanting to move, I don't know. Or you're waiting for news about moving or the property, your home. I don't know whether you're moving house, leaving home. Have you had bad news about having to leave home? If you could confirm whether you can understand this at all, because I've got separation with property or separation with home for some reason. Leaving home? Someone leaving home? Just waiting for Vanessa to confirm all this info that's coming. See how many I can get through. The quicker you lot type, the quicker I can get through more of you. I've got a snotty nose from that granddad now. And my eyes still red. I try to look professional. It could be linked to my son. Okay, well, I've got a separation with property. I've got bad news, though, with decisions to make. But mind is not clear and help is needed to clarify things. Now, let's see if I can go through some more cards for you with that. There's another one. Someone's definitely packing their bags and go. Someone's definitely moving. Moving house, moving home, moving where they live. That's a definite because that's my packing bags card. Now, what I need for you, my darling, let's give you, change my pack, my advice from Spirit. Because I've got nobody linking in with me at the moment, so I can't help you by cheating. I call it cheating. Anyone who knows me, to me it's cheating because you got backup. Roy calls it natural mediumship, and you're only a natural medium if you don't use cards, and I call mediumship cheating. Just bear with me. Right, Vanessa, let me see what I get with these ones, my darling. Right, Helen smells and pipe. Let me come to your son, right? Helen smells pipe. I've just rung that. Right, here I go. Right, I've got exhaustion with you, Vanessa. Okay. Now my exhaustion card is where a whole situation becomes exhausting. You tire easily with it, or you are exhausted keeping going. Now, let's see what they asked to carry on with that. How does she carry on? Next steps to take, see what you get there. The miser, who's being tight with money? My miser is someone who is being really tight with money in some way, so not spending it. Being tight. Miser, fritting away or not, or keeping it in or not spending it in some way. That's got to be relevant to the situation as well. Someone who's not sharing or not spending money on something. Go with the flow. Right, okay. I'm assuming that word says that's true. Right, go with the flow. Your advice is to go with the flow. Stop fighting things and take it more with a flow. So I think you've got longevity to come. Normally when I get a go with the flow scenario card come up, it means that, you know, fighting it is going to wear you down. Sometimes it's just best to go with the flow. Ride the waves. All right, so you don't know, so that'd be you don't know who the miser is probably, but there's something to do with money and holding on to money, keeping money, or not spending it, that kind of thing, because you've got the miser card come up, and that's what my miser card means. Now let's have 3 months for you to come. So I'll do January, February, March. So just bear with me. So let me do January. So this month, can you give me a card for January for Vanessa, please? Give me one card out for January. Let's give for January. Right, your January card is plodding rather than charging, so not a lot happening. This is where things stay the same. Take each day as it comes. Let's see if you've got any changes in February. Right, February you've got the devil. The devil is a person, place or situation that is not good for you. The devil, if it's a person, it's anything from bullying, violence, addiction, murder, lies, cheats, whatever. If it's a place, it's one you don't want to be at. If it's a situation, it's one you don't want to be in. But it tells you the devil is in your mix. So February, the devil is in your mix in your life. Okay, it's always some sort of negativity going on around you. It can be also, sometimes, like, people do get the devil card for themselves. But I'm not saying that's you in this situation. It's just basically you have the devil around you. Now, March, let's see if you can clear that. Bear with me. Let's see where March comes. No, March I've got lack of finances or ill health. So the devil then could be a health issue to come. Now the miser then shows their face in March as well. The lack of money or the not spending money for some reason, having to be tight on the belt. Let me just clarify the devil for you. That's such a strong card. You get through the devil because I've got a card of being proud. So it's something that you can overcome. Right, okay, let's go through Tower. Again, your Tower's coming up. I'm not sure if you've had the negativity yet or it's to come, because I've got my Tower again. You do have, Vanessa, I can't give you really nice cards. I can't give you love, joy, happiness and everything's hunky-dory. I can't. The next 3 months I have negativity, but I've got you kind of plodding on. So things aren't changing, but I've got this lull of negativity going on with you. God, I sound like a real doom and gloom, don't I? I can't make happy cards for you, Vanessa, when they are there. All I get, the only nice card I get there is be proud of yourself. It's not as if you don't pat yourself on the back for your achievements in some way, but I do feel there's a lot of negativity and you've still got it to come in the next 3 months, but you're taking each day as it comes. So I think there's more than one negativity going round. And I do feel, because also I got the miser card, is the not spending, holding on to finances in some way. So if you want to play this back, if you can make sense of it, and also if you want to pay it back at the end of March, you'll understand what all the cards meant. All right. I hope I've helped a little bit, but it just feels that you're in a kind of like a dip of negativity at the moment, and I can't shed light, nice stuff. Just all seems, you know, horrible. I'm so sorry. Hi, Anna. Yeah, see, not all readings are nice, are they? Some of them are pretty, Horrible, horrible. Right, tick on there. Right, Helen and smells. I can't go back. There's quite a lot I've missed on here. Smelling pipe is a classic. Really is a classic. If you've got a loved one around you, it's like you smell perfume is a classic. If they smoked, it's a classic. So pipe, yes. Certain smells where you smell someone that you recognise the smell straight away, that when you know they were here, that is a smell that you do recognise. Makes you think of them, and it's their way of connecting. It's the same as anything. All your senses, you use them to connect. You know, like when you walk into a room, or you're sitting there watching telly, all of a sudden you get this real cold draft, and there's no door or window open. You suddenly feel this draft go across, and you shiver. And it's the old saying, "Oh, someone's just walked across my grave." You know, yeah, it means some spirit has just walked past you, and then it's the first person you think of. Or mediums obviously get information coming through, but if you're not into this and you don't know how to do this, if you get a first thought of who it could be, grab it, because generally it's them putting the thought pattern into you to say, this is me, I'm here, I'm with you. We do tend to connect more when we are, yeah, it's like smelling perfume. You know it's your mum. That's your mum around you. The thing to connect with you is that if you can't hear her or see her, she'll give you that whiff of smell, and you hear, Mum. So you then got this connection. Chat to her. Don't miss the opportunity, because she's there. I love getting smells when I work with clients. I smell my mum, and I know she's with me helping. Okay, Jennifer, female perfume is a classic because we wear it so much in life. It's a classic one to give a death. Now, men, sometimes it's aftershave and cologne, but they generally do smoke. Is a good one for men. Or, yeah, sometimes you get the smell of beer. It sounds awful if you got a dad or someone who drank certain beer, and you'll smell that. But yeah, takes it back to when I was a little girl. It's their way of connecting, for that link. You smell my nan and granddad's living room. Yeah, you've got to be right. One thing you do have to be careful. Okay, not every scenario is spirit based. That's just learning curve. If you just feel that you need to acknowledge it, that's generally spirit. If you walk into a room, a classic when we ghost hunting, right? Anyone on here, on my GHT people on here, that when I go ghost hunting, they'll go into somewhere and they can say, I smell, yeah, smoke. Smoke's a classic. I'm smelling smoke. There must be someone here who used to smoke a pipe and has died. Generally, it's because there's a fireplace in the corner. The smoke over thousands of years or whatever would have gone up into the brickwork. You would smell smoke. Same as like when you're, I don't know, on a ship or something, and you can smell tea. It could be a tea cutter ship that carried tea, etc. And you would get that smell in the woodwork. You get a lot of different smells in very old places that have a lot of woodwork, etc. And if someone cooked spices and you walk into the kitchen, you go, I smell spice. It doesn't mean to say spirit's there. The spice could have gone into the fabric of the house. You have to be really careful on that scenario. But if you're driving along and all of a sudden, I had a classic. I had someone in the car with me once. And we're just driving randomly, and we could both suddenly smell fish. We were nowhere near the sea in any way, shape or form. We just suddenly smelled fish in the car. Now, we weren't even near shops or fish shops or anything, because we were literally down a country lane. And then suddenly this overwhelming sense of fish. And I thought, yes, this is someone. I goes, you've got a fisherman with you? And they said, yes, my dad was a fisherman. So then we know that he was in the car. They're classics. But smells are brilliant. Please acknowledge your relatives when you smell them. Amazing. Would absolutely love a reading. Right, Stacey, have a word with your relatives and we'll see if we can. Dawn wants a card. Stacey, relatives. Okay. Dawn. Card. Let's see if I can get a card for you, Dawn. Okay. And Tracy Robertson, hi. See if I can get as many as I can, because I am talking a lot tonight. I don't want to be on too late tonight. I do get knackered. Could I have a new year? Keisha wants a new year. Do you know what? I am drawn to you on that one. So a new year card. Let me do you first. Right, New Year card coming up. A card for the year. Juggling your finances. I think could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, I don't know, but it just tells me you are juggling your finances this year. Right, okay, let's see if we can get positivity from that. Hold on. And Jennifer as well. Let's see who I can do. Tracy wants future. I go as quick as I can. Okay, hold on. Right, okay. Keisha, I've also got here mum card. All right, so when I get mum card, it can be anyone's mum. So it could be your mum, you as a mum, daughter or son as a, or son. Son's wife as a mum or you as a mum. It's got to be someone close in that generation within your family, but it tells me mum is there. So let me just find out why mum card has come up. Hold on. Just bear with me. That one card came up. Again, I've got property with you. Buying, selling, renting, moving. It's my property card, so things happening with property. So again, because I had mum card, it could be to do with mum and property. All right. What I see also with you, Keisha, is that I'm being shown spokes spinning, so wheel spokes, so wheels in motion. I'm not seeing it as an actual bike, I have to mention, because I've not got currently one come through. I'm seeing it as spokes, so that tells me, I'm seeing the spokes. This is like pies, lots of things going on. I think I have to mention the spokes. I'm not seeing it as moving forward. So I'm being told, no, this is not spokes in motion, this is the spokes. So it tells me you've got angles of your life going all over the place. And I'm seeing them interlocked as well and the crossover. So you've got a lot going on, an awful lot going on. It's as if you're trying to keep it all going together. So the strangest thing, I cannot close this light. Bonus phrase on you, somebody's defo here. Oh, it's lovely. Your granddad. Keisha, right, the spokes. I keep being shown spokes for a reason. Now, if someone's just had a blowout, a puncture on their bike or something, yeah, I've got to go with that. But I need to mention the spokes. They're all thin and they're all entwined. I'm not seeing them go round. Why are you giving me spokes? More information. Bear with me, everyone. Right, Keisha, it's as if you're looking at too many different directions. You know, like when you're focusing on something, but if you kind of like every single way, imagine a bike spokes all poking out, right? It's as if you're in the middle looking at all these different directions. And I think also you're wearing yourself thin. I really do think you're wearing yourself thin. It's as if you're trying to stretch your life in too many directions. Right. Keisha, I need you back again. Give me a thumbs up. I don't want to lose this connection with you, my darling. Because you wanted a New Year card and how your year is going to go. Can I just have a thumbs up to get this connection with you? Just need to get a little connection. Right, okay. I'm going to focus on you, do another card. It's as if these spokes are going all in different angles. All right. which is rare at the moment because no one can go anywhere or do anything, but it's as if you're just wearing yourself thin. So let's see what I can get. Right, I have an argument card come out. Hold on. You're the centre point. You're the centre point. This is what I'm getting. Right, the argument card, and I was asking, is this arguments that you're involved in or anything? But I'm finding you as like, imagine you're the centre of the spokes, and like draw a line out everywhere you go. All right, it's as if you're the centre hub at the moment for something, and you're wearing yourself thin, but with something to do with arguments in some way. So I don't know if you have relatives or it's a friendship group or something where there's lots of issues and arguments, and you seem to be the core centre of things. Now let me just change pack, because I'm just wondering if you shouldn't get involved or if you are there as the helper. Let me see. You see all the people. Hold on. They all fell out then. Just bear with me. That's me, not spirit. Because I'm talking lots. Oh right. No, yeah. This is you're all over. Your cards are going all over the place as well. You're kind of... The other analogy I can say this is, imagine a clock face and you're the centre pin. All right. And imagine the hands going around the clock. So each hour you look, all right, but you're the one in the middle. It just seems to me as I need to focus that you're the one in the middle, and every which way you look, there's something. All right. Now, to me, the safest place to be is in the middle. It's not taking sides. It's not going to an angle, is it? It's as if you're turning round, and so every which way you turn there's something, like the spokes on the wheel. Every which way goes to a certain point or the same point. Okay, what does she need to do? Right, I think what I've got for you is to stop looking outside. Stop looking at everything else going on around you or everybody else going on around you. I think you need to focus in on your home. People come to me about their problems, right? Okay, because I'm being told you need to focus in on you, your immediate circle, the centre of the wheel. You need to bring yourself. I'm the go-to person, right? I'm being told that you need to bring it in, girl. Now, I had this, and I get this feeling because I was so exhausted through the first lockdown, doing so many readings and helping so many people. I lost me, and I got exhausted. And I just feel the same with you, is that you need to focus a little bit more in the centre of the circle rather than out at every spoke, every argument, every issue, every problem. As if you're trying to juggle everybody else's life and you need to focus back in on you. All right? Right, it drains you. Okay. That is your new year from Spirit. You need to focus back into you. It's not selfish. It's called recharging your batteries. All right? You have every right to focus on you and your immediate family. You really can. It's not a selfish thing to do, because bloody loads of people out there do it. I tell you, there's a lot of people out there that don't give a toot about anybody else. But you need to bring yourself into the middle spoke, my darling, and just focus on you. So this is your year of finding you and your energy again. All right. Learn to say no. That's the thing you need to do this year. All right. Right, let me give you a little tip for you. God, my page is filled up already. Who else am I getting drawn to? Jennifer. Jennifer, let's focus on you. Jennifer, can I have a little thumbs up, my darling? Once I get you, then I can shuffle the cards for you. That's all right, my darling. Right, Stacey. Well, oh God, there's so many of you. I need a Lydia. Is that possible? Can you do it? I know what I need to do. I'm just going to have a future card. Let's see what we got. Right, Jennifer, you've got a love, joy and happiness card coming up. So love is important. Okay. There's a lot of love. When I get that card, it's really nice. If people ever ask me about relationships, this is the card you want, everyone. It's the love, joy, happiness. It's it's a love card. It's really nice. Cup overfloweth with love. Often it can mean outside influences, so outside people loving you as well. So if you're like a single person, I'm not talking to you, Jennifer, on this, just generally. If you're a single person, you get the love card. It could also mean that you've got love around you. But focusing on Jennifer, she's got the card of love, which is really nice. Let's see what else we got. Right, what else has popped up? Suit the mind. Two sides to every story. Let me focus on this. You notice a lot of people have learned quite a lot of cards through me through all these lives, etc. That cards I pull up mean different things for different people. Okay, so where with Vanessa, this was she didn't know quite what to do because her mind wasn't really into the zone on how to proceed with things. This is where there's two sides to every story with Jennifer. So let's just focus on why that card's come up. Okay, I don't know who I've got coming through with you, Jennifer. Some eyes. I've got something to do with eyes going on here. Okay. I have to mention the eyes. Now, someone has crossed over, or yes, someone's crossed over who had beautiful eyes. I've got to mention the beautiful eyes. So we're talking on eyelashes, whether it's the colour of the eyes or something, but someone is likened to having beautiful eyes. Is that conversation gone on recently? Beautiful eyes. This is what I'm being shown, and it's a really positive type thing, and I'm being shown beautiful eyes. Beautiful eyes. Right, suit the mind, two sides to every story. Right, the two sides to every story comes with a relationship, and this relationship could be issues within a relationship. Okay, can't immediately think of who. Right, I'll ask them to come through a bit closer then, but I'm seeing it as beautiful. Like, no, Roy, it's not you. You're having your eyes poked, mate, on Tuesday. This is yeah, Jennifer, I'm being shown beautiful eyes. There's stomach issues. Someone that also for you has crossed over, whether with stomach cancer or stomach issues in some way, because I'm being drawn to my stomach. Let me write these down as well. Eyes, stomach. So I'm getting medical. Someone giving me medical stuff here, yeah. Oh yes, okay, I have it. Right, glad you do. Right, okay, back to the relationship. There's two sides to every story to do with relationship issues. Now, I don't know whose that is. I don't think it's yours because I've got the love, joy and happiness here. My stepdad had been thinking about him today, and he's got beautiful eyes. That's nice. Okay, who then had the stomach? I don't know whether it's stomach cancer or ulcers in the stomach. I've got a stomach issue as well. I don't know who I've got coming through yet. I haven't quite got that link. Right, I dropped that card. Let me just shuffle them again for you. Stepdad, okay. Someone's getting someone's getting heartburn at the moment. Oh, so this is like a food thing, isn't it? When someone takes the wrong food or interacts, like someone's got heartburn. I've just been shown that. It's really funny. That's one of the symptoms sometimes I don't actually feel, because I never get indigestion or anything. I never have problems like this. So when they show me that, they have to just say it and point it there, because I can't actually feel it, because I don't understand that feeling. See how it works now with the understanding. That's him when he was ill. Okay, right. I've got you plodding rather than charging as well. So this is you taking each day. But it's my boring card. I need to go back to these two sides to storing a relationship. So we've obviously, let's find out a bit more about that. Let's see if I can help you there. Did your stepdad used to smoke weed? I'm seeing someone and I'm hearing it as weed. And I don't think I've got weeds as in weeds in a garden. Because I hear weed. No, not hear it. I just heard the word weed. Now, normally if I get allotments and that, I would have someone digging up, but I just heard weed. Not that I'm aware of. See, I don't know much about drugs. I'm really stupid when it comes. I wouldn't know whether to inject it, inhale it, sniff it. No clue. I'd probably bake cocaine in a cake and get it wrong or something. He smoked. I'm just thinking he might have smoked weed, because I heard it as weed. I think it's weed. See, a lot of people smoke it now because it's medicinal, isn't it? Or is that, or they just tell me? I don't know. I believe everything. Right. Secrets coming out now. Right, okay. I'm okay. I don't know whether he's got a sense of humour. I don't know. I'm hearing the word. He's talking to me, so this is words. I'm hearing gas. Now, I don't know if someone had gas, physical gas, or there's a gas boiler thing, or the smell of gas. I don't know, but I've got gas, unless someone's blown themselves up with a gas cooker, or I don't know. I heard the word gas, and I don't know how to interpret it when I just get a word. It's easier when they show me a video or show me a picture, and I know. I'm just going to say he has a sense of humour. Right, okay. Gas. You're just going to have to play this back again and see what it is. So I've got weed and I've got gas now. There's a joke with pulling your ear. Pulling. I have to pull my ear, and there's a joke. I don't know what the joke is, but I've got to pull my ear, and there's something funny when you pull your ear. No clue. Got no clue what he's doing. Just like doing little bits here. So Jennifer, when you pull on your ear, I've got to laugh. Pull my ear. I don't know what he's trying to say, but it's got to mean something to you lot. I know, that's what I'm going, as well. It's got to mean something. It'll come to you. Trust me, when they give me these things and someone will say something, they'll go, oh, yeah, I know what that means. Now, I'm going to records. I need to mention records. Now, we're talking on vinyl here. Discs. Did he used to buy records for B-sides? Or the B-side was important? Or there's again another joke about the B-side? Because you know in the old days you used to have records that had A-side and B-side. So the one that was in the chart was the A-side and then the B-side. There's got to be a scenario to do with a vinyl record and I'm flipping it to the B-side. Again, you might have to ask your mum information on this somehow or recall a memory. I don't know how you're going to get this info. But the B-side. I'm going to say Bee Gees. Are they Bee Gees? Yes, a few of them years ago on some particular record. All right, because it's just as if you've got to flip it, and the A side's irrelevant, it's the B side. Again, I have you juggling finances, but I'm seeing this as positive. So you're moving money for some reason. I see that. So you're moving money out of an account or from somewhere to somewhere else for a reason. That's how I'm being shown that one. You look like Pat Boone. I don't know who Pat Boone looks like. I know the name, Pat Boone, but I don't know who Pat Boone looks like. So I can't get the visualisation. There's an S name as well. Significant. He's trying to tell me S. And the S comes across as quite funny as well. So I think someone lisped. Someone lisped. Or lisped. Because I'm getting humour with an S. Okay, and you've got the love card. My lover card, my invite card. That's really nice. So the relationship issues and two sides to every story, that obviously comes as information to you. Always trust then that there is two sides to a story. Don't just take one bit of gossip that you hear. Fred. Who's Fred? Or is that a joke name I have to say? Fred. Who's Fred? Oh, it's my year for a new romance. Who's Fred, Jennifer? I just heard Fred. No, I don't know if Fred is a name that you'd call everything, because, you know, like my granddad used to call it, oh, his dad, Fred. Okay, because I'm hearing Fred is the name. Every spider my granddad used to have in the house was called Fred. Oh, it freaked me out. Right, so is his dad here, or has his dad crossed? Because I heard him shout that name out. It's the same voice that said weed, gas. I don't know if someone was a gas man, I don't know. Is Fred here, or has he crossed? He's gone, then he's with Fred. Or Fred's there. But it's your stepdad that shouted it out, not Fred. I just heard his same voice say Fred. So I've got to mention him. Right, again, this will be a memory link. There's a cooker. Now, imagine there's a cooker, an old-fashioned cooker, and I've got rings, so it's an electric cooker, and one never worked. It's as if you had a cooker that you grew up with or something where one ring never worked, or it was never used or never on, but I've got one black ring and the other three light up red. That has to be important as a memory link. Weird thing he's giving me. Totally weird. That's what I've got to give. I'm not the sort of medium that goes, they love you and they're advising you on this. They just give me shit like that. There's a ring on the cooker that don't work or never worked. And I'm seeing it's the old-fashioned round ringy ones. Does anyone have cookers like that anymore? I don't know, because I thought they were all flat stuff now, isn't it? She remembers this. Excellent. If you could, just message me like everyone else does. Let me know what I get. So, I'm being shown a wedding dress. You okay? Yes, I am. I'm fine, right? I really am. I'm being shown a wedding dress, and I'm seeing a slim line. You know what they do? Is it fit and flare? It comes. It's not mermaid. It comes down and then comes out. It's an old-fashioned wedding dress, old style. Now, why is that important? Do I just have to mention what? Not me then. Why am I a wedding dress? Why am I wearing a wedding dress? The only thing I can connect with wedding dresses at the moment is Tenterton and my daughter-in-law Hannah. Right, because your stepdad is just giving me one thing at a time and not expanding, I'm just going to have to throw this out there. The only thing that would be significant for me in wedding dresses would be the name Hannah, because my son, Sean, his girlfriend, has now got a wedding dress shop in Tenterton. That's the only thing I can added to my experience with this. Otherwise, he's shown me a very old-fashioned, beautiful, slimline wedding dress that comes out beautifully at the bottom. Absolutely stunning. And I've got long sleeves with it as well. This is in the sleeves. The long sleeves are important. But I'm not getting the feeling I get when I get connections where I know that who it belongs to, etc. He's just showing me this wedding dress. And I might even have to say there's a red. I know exactly what you mean. You do. What's the red connection there as well? Why do I see the colour red? Am I having to go to a person? He just gives me one word or one symbol, and I'm not quite. It's quite a difficult way of working with me. So I don't know whether I'm on red roses, red flowers, red carnation, red rubies. So helpful, not. I know. Can you tell him to to expand a bit? Ruby wedding, red. I don't know how to do the red with that. I just heard the word red and I've got to go, ooh, what do you mean by that? Red bridesmaid, red bouquet, I don't know, with a wedding, red ruby wedding, ruby, red garnet, I don't know. Just got to go with the word red on that one. Oh, bless. Here we go, now your cards. This is a person who has money, who feels trapped, wants to go on holiday. That's purely what that is. I've had that so much in lockdown. They really are. I may have it, I will check some photos and may have an idea. It's sister's wedding many years ago. Again, was chatting to her today. Right, if you could try and work out what he's trying to give the information. Remember, they can listen in on our conversations. So I always say to people, if you're going to slag someone off, make sure you're good enough to be able to say it to their face as well once you get across, because they can hear it. I'm only grown about people that have died, and they know that I'll give it large when I get there as well. Yeah, so this is feeling trapped in prisons, got the money to go, arrows of movement and travel. So you can't at the moment, but you have the money to go as soon as we're allowed out. Okay, give me some information that I can really pass on to her. He's loving the cryptic clues. The whole world, yeah. Yeah, but not everybody's got the money to go though. That's the difference, Jennifer. You've got the money to be able to go as soon as we can. Right, I'm being drawn to the back of my neck for some reason, so I don't know why I'm here. Just the back of my neck. I'm here for a reason. So again, I don't know whether it's a neck issue or a tattoo or something, but I've got to mention something at the back of the neck. I think for my son's, perhaps from him. Anyone reading these comments? Roy says, I keep getting the name Beverly, so if anyone can connect with Beverly, if Roy's got a link to someone on here, he'll, God, my words are going, text and chat to you at the same time as I'm doing a reading. Right, Jennifer, I don't know whether it's your stepdad giving me this as what he was like, or if he's showing me you. But I'm being shown contemplating. So rather than jumping and making decisions, it's as if stopping to make decisions. So this is someone who weighs up all the pros and cons and the odds and everything, but not chatting about it to a lot of other people, thinking about it. I think it's him. I think he's showing me him. It's as if he just didn't say things. That's me, Defo, Jennifer. Did you get it from him though? Because I get that as if he just didn't ask advice. And I get that as if you don't ask advice. You just sit back, weigh it up, make your own executive decision. And I get that I get the feeling also that he did that. It's like an intellectual thinking pattern. That's why you don't need to ask anyone else. Okay, so he's probably saying that he's intellectual as well. That's where he's going with this, right? It's as if, yeah, he's showing an intellect as in he didn't need to get advice from other people. So if that's you as well, then he's claiming being intelligent like you. I need to mention cards. Now, I've just heard the word cards. I don't think he means tarot cards. So we're talking then on playing cards, birthday cards. He was a clever man. Yeah, he's showing me an intellect that he doesn't need to ask other people things. He does it all himself, thinks it all himself. Now, I need to mention cards. Now, I don't know what type of cards I need to mention, but I know I'm not on tarot cards. So other cards you have is cards like name cards, cards. What other cards have we got? I don't know. I just need to mention cards for a reason, so I don't know. They are playing canister. We always joke about that. Is canister a card game? I've never heard of it. Is that a card game? How do you play canister? I thought a canister was some sort of thing that you twiddled and put stuff in it, like drink. Cards. Oh, okay, card game. He's mentioned that as well. He really is one word, isn't he? He's obviously not a woman where we like 1,000 sentences, one man just says one word kind of thing. I'm being taken to petrol stations. Okay, this is where I need to have my Esso. Did he live opposite an Esso garage, or what's the Esso? Esso? What's the petrol station significance with him? Esso. Esso garage? It's just like Esso garage. Why am I seeing an Esso garage? Esso garage. I've got my posh sleeves on today, everyone. Look, my posh witchy sleeves. That's where he used to meet my mum when they first met. Ah, that's why I have to mention Esso garage. Okie dokie. Bless him. Right, okay. Right, now this is a feeling I get. Okay, so he's learning how to do this technique. Someone wore a suit at his wedding that has never worn a suit. I think they might only have a grey one, but they turned up in a suit, and he was quite impressed that they put a suit on for him. Obviously it's a man. It's a man. But he was very impressed that this person turned up with a suit. So this is someone who I don't think even owns one, or if they do, it's a light grey or something. But it's also someone who wouldn't wear posh shoes, so whether they're all in trainers or in, I don't know, loafer type things or something. But it's as if he was impressed at the funeral this person came in a suit. Unless your stepfather never wore suits and someone had to put him in one, and if it was grey. These are only the ways I can add this, what I'm seeing, together. So there's a grey suit, being impressed, and someone not owning them. And like not the posh shoes either. So can you kind of confirm what I'm getting there, Jennifer? Does this mean anything to you? Because he doesn't expand. He gives it and then that's it. Funeral or wedding? I don't know. It's just a gathering. I see a gathering of people, and it's just the feeling impressed that someone's worn a suit. And I'm also seeing a grey suit. So again, if it's a funeral, you'd have a black one, but I'm seeing a grey suit, and whether it's the only one they had and it wasn't right for the scenario, I don't quite know how to fit what he showed me, but it's like not owning the suit, or if they did, it was only one ever grey one. Right, if you can, again, go, that's just the way I've seen it. And like not having shoes to match, but being impressed that, so there's an occasion, being impressed that, like, oh my god, they're in a suit, that kind of thing. So if he never wore them and it's him he's trying to show, then that would fit. Or if someone turned up at his funeral in the suit and he was actually quite impressed himself. I don't quite know which way he's going, because he's not very loud and informative with his information. I just get the little snippets of it. The ring has been passed down, so there is a ring that has been passed down, because I'm not seeing it on someone's finger, so it's there sitting somewhere to be passed down, or it has been passed down, it doesn't fit. I'm seeing a ring that has been passed down. I don't normally get jewellery because that's too general, but he is showing me there is a significant ring that has passed down. Trying to think of what else I got. Does spirit animals come back? Do you mean, do animals come back as spirit? If you mean it the other way around, then yes, they do, quite often. Yes, my son had it. Okay, that's good, because the ring was important. That flash. He just, the way, I'll tell you, the way he works is really random. It's just ring, there. Okay, got a ring. And then it's like, is it on, is it off? Off the finger, so it's not worn, but it's been passed down because it comes downwards. So he works very logically. He must have been a very logical man, not fluff and puff at all, an emotion. I just get, that's it, you've got it. It's very matter of fact, but very intelligent. I do get this need to not have to rely on anybody else with intelligence, which is amazing. Yes, he said it as it was. Yeah, I'm just getting it as it is. I have to interpret what he wants me to say from there. He's not a man of like big ego, is he? He's not a lot of like da, 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 da. He's just like, that's it, pass it on. He's also not long, he doesn't draw out goodbyes either. It's a case of like, if someone says goodbye, it's like, oh, goodbye, shake a hand and gone kind of thing. That's it. He's not a take time to get out the door to go. He's very much a goodbye, gone. Because that's how he's showing me as well. His farewell, his goodbye is like, goodbye. Oh, okay. Say goodbye. I will say goodbye. In a nice way, not in a horrible way, but very matter of fact. If you're going to do something, you do it. Don't fart around. that's how I get the impression that he's showing me on that one. So he's saying goodbye in a lovely way, but matter of fact. I mean, it is what it is with him. You get what you get. Yep. I think that's all you're going to get. Goodbye. It's quite fun. I tell you what, when I go up there and meet all these people, I'm going to have such a hoot. They're going to say, I said that to you and you got it all wrong. And I'm so sorry. So much apologising I'm going to have to do. I hope you're happy with that one, Jennifer. And you've got love around you. So it's going to be your year, girl. That's all right. Glad to please. Now, time. Oh my God, how long have I been? 9:30, hour and a half. I always say I'm only going to do an hour, and I'm always going on. Now, are any of my mates on here, my fellow mediums, in the middle of readings? Anna, Roy, Danny, Steve, Diane, any of you in the middle of a reading on here, or in the middle of texting? If you are, can you just say, yes, I am, and then I'll leave you running for a little while? Or do you want to contact these people after? Because I'm going to stop there tonight. And I know this is where everybody drops off. I don't mind you just quickly going now. Time flies when you're having fun. Jane, I got nothing for you at the moment, my darling. I'm ever so sorry. I know that I upset people. I do know. And I do, if it helps you all, I do feel guilty. When I turn this off and I sit down and I go, and then I get upset that I haven't been able to read for everybody. And I apologise I can't read for everybody, but I have a time frame. And I'm just one person, and I'm not a therapist, and I'm not... Roy was helping. Brilliant. Okay. I don't mind all this, even though it's my live. It's just we're all connecting, and it's lovely that we can all help somehow. But I am going to end there. Thank you all for watching again and joining me. I do though, Caroline. I have to... This is the year I am going to learn how to switch off and not worry about what other people think. That sounds really horrible, doesn't it? But I really have to stop feeling so guilty that I can't save the world. I do try to get as many people in as I can, and I just have to go with what I get, and I can't do it for everyone, I'm afraid. Yeah, if Roy is saying do add, he is kosher, he's a good medium. Me and Roy are going to be, when we're allowed out again, me and Roy are going to go do some on stage stuff again. So we'll do platform work. Hopefully, Steve, because you're on here, we can come down and do it at the golf club with you, do some of them there, which would be really grateful if we could, because then it will bring you money into the golf club, which you've obviously lost a lot through lockdown, and you know, you've got friends, etc. That's why I'm saying, can you get your card skills up, mate, because I thought it'd be nice to do an evening where we could have some readers there for people to come and get readings, and then me and Roy do some stage show as well. All right, and hopefully when you're up and running again, Steve, if you're on there, then we can come. It's down at the coast, beautiful views. But keep an eye on my page, everyone, for things that when I'm up and running again, and when me and Roy are up and running again doing our stuff. And meet up and join. And then when the ghost hunts are starting, come on the ghost hunts for GHT. We have such a hoot. It's really laugh. And Willie's not on here. Have you noticed? And everyone, Willie hasn't come on today. He's too busy with his new girlfriend. See, gone now. Don't need me anymore. So I'm going to say, love you all. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the support with you joining with me. And, you know, if you want to share this, you don't have to. I don't ask for money. I don't ask for people to share. But if you want to, put my name out there. I don't mind. You don't have to, but you can if you want. And Lydia, oh my darling, come back and live here with me, and then you can help me with my stickies, because I'm useless trying to do all this on my own. I need my psychic secretary. So thank you all for joining me, and I'm going to say goodbye. Bye Danny, bye Roy, take care, bye Jane, bye everybody, and Laura and everyone else. Please don't sue me. Anybody for what I've got. Good night. See you, Caroline. Take care, Maxine. See you all soon. And Christopher, I'm glad you're on here again. My little skeptic. And Teresa, bye-bye, my darling. And Lynn. Shall I just wait for all your names to come up? It's lovely. And Jessica. Oh, Mel. Oh, yeah, come down to the golf club. Maxine as well. And Lynn. I'll read the rest of these. Happy New Year to everybody. It's going to be a better one, this one. You wait. Take care. Bye.